I don't care if the school is shut down. I am still doing my junior honors recital on that stage, and you can't stop me.
Honestly, I don't know why y'all complain so much about losing gigs. It's not like they're hard to get. Just get some new ones when the pandemic's done. I mean, come on. Yeah, I'm a tenor. What does that have to do with anything we're talking about?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's looking like we won't be back to normal for a year, maybe more. Oh my god. 27 is like retirement age for my fall. Wait. Oh my god!
Yeah, and with all the gigs getting canceled, this is the most time I've spent with my wife and kids in years. Yeah, turns out I hate them. Completely. Hey, can I call you back?
Oh my god, this Scheisse Singer Say video is so relatable. Wait, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, overall I'd say I'm handling this pandemic pretty well. I mean, I'm coping just fine. Yeah, I got another cat. You are the only thing that is keeping me from making bread and calling it a personality trait.
Oh my god, you guys, I'm so upset about this virus. I had so many gigs coming up.
3 years of consistent gigs. Pfft, gone. Gone. Like that. Oh, what were they?
Oh, like, specifically?
What, you want like names or...
I mean, what's in a gig, really?
I mean, I guess first we have to like unpack the definition of gig, you know? Pretty important.
Well, for starters, my neighbors hear me when I practice.
My voice lesson, that's a big one.
And then there's my Yonkers debut. My grandmother lives there. I have to sing her happy birthday over the phone.
I'm also singing at my sister's bris. Wait, that's not what I meant. That's not.
Yep, the rent is on its merry way to you. I am just checking though before I send it. In lieu of money, would you ever be open to taking experience? Hello? Hello?
Dearest diary, today marketh day 56 since my last voice lesson. Though I miss my voice teacher dearly, I must say I have not sung above the staff in 6 weeks, and I am content with that. Oh, no, it's totally fine. I'm fine, yeah. Gigs get canceled all the time, you know? I'm not the only one with a free summer this year. Yeah, you take care. Okay, yeah, you too. All right, bye. God, why me? Why?
Yeah, my Italian pay to sing got canceled, but they refunded all the money. Yes, all $17,000 American. Why?
Oh my god. It's been like 3 days since I used that Bernstein quote for anything on Instagram. What was it again? War is bad, sing loud, something like that.
I don't know, some people say I'm an overachiever just because I learned all the soprano roles already, but I haven't even honestly touched the mezzo roles, and like, what about later in my career? I might become a mezzo, girl can dream, who knows?
Well, a lot of people see this pandemic as like a waste of time, whereas I see it as an opportunity for networking. And that's why I've decided to cyberbully the general manager of my summer program until he decides to reopen. Not thrilled to announce that you are stupid. It's gonna work.
I don't know, I guess I just feel kind of overwhelmed by the like sheer amount of online content out there right now, you know, it's just so much. And that is the subject of today's vlog. Don't forget to like and subscribe below, you guys.
Yeah, so I don't really have any gigs to post on Instagram anymore because they got canceled. But I've decided instead I'm gonna post every single meal I have until this pandemic is over. Yep, looking at you. If you can relate to this joke, please stop. Just like every other meal. That's all we ask. A little discretion, just a little.
Oh, I have about 1 million Corona adaptations in mind.
I've got like 5 operas in the works already.
I mean, Fledermaus, Bat, Little Bat.
Picture this, Carmen, no touching.
Oh, I know he's not a bat. Or is he?
Elixir of love, but the doctor's not there because he's busy because, well, you know, yikes.
Libiamo with emergency.
The coat aria, but with a mask.
Nixon in China because politics.
Lohengrin, but I don't know the plot to Lohengrin. But once I figure it out, I'm sure I can make it work. Oh, yeah, no problem. I can totally record for church this week. All 4 parts. Not a problem. Got it. Yep. All right. Take care. You too. Hello everybody and welcome to another week of Music and Martinis. My name is Blake Jennings and I am your host, and I am so happy to have a little guest with us today. Her name is Zara. She's my sister's dog who is currently out of town because we're keeping her here because she's getting fixed. So, she's our little guest today and hopefully like her. So it gives us a little something to do, something a little different. I'm going to be on the ground just out of respect for this giant dog who can't stand on her hind legs. So I hope y'all really enjoyed the show this week. So Zara's currently sleeping on my lap, so I can't really show her right now, and I can't really move. But this week's performers are Bethany Worrell, Helen Hassinger, Jake Gause, and a special performance of Make Our Garden Grow. I'm going to pan to the dog more during all of this, but right now I'm just going to try to get the 70-pound dog off of my legs. So while I do that, enjoy our first performance with Bethany Worrell. Such an amazing job, like seriously, so good, Bethany. Don't you agree, Zara? Wasn't it good? Wasn't it good, little Zara girl? I think she agrees. So next up is a performance by Helen Hassinger singing Kio Bel Sogno, but you know what this is. It is an aria, which means stick figures! Y'all know the drill. Blake Jennings, bass baritone, hire me, share this video, here's some stick figures. This week's opera is Puccini's La Rondine. So the time of the 19th century in Paris, and the main characters are Magda, Prunier, Lisette, Ruggero or Ruggiero, I don't know, I'm so sorry, and Rambaldo. Rambaldo. That can't be a real name, oh my god. Also, just a heads up, I'm going to be pretty quick about this because this is basically an off-brand Traviata, and I'm pretty sure y'all know the plot to that. So the story begins at a cocktail party hosted by Magda, and Prunier starts spouting his theories about how no one is immune to love. Magda's friends mock him, and her maid, Lisette, shows up and says, "You're not a loser for thinking that, you're just stupid." And Prunier is offended, and Magda kicks Lisette out. So Prunier starts to sing about his theory, and Magda interrupts and gets all the attention. Anyone want to take a quick guess as to what voice part Magda is? So for some reason, Prunier starts reading Magda's poem and says that she's like a swallow, the English word for rondine, just so you know. And now you have a fun fact that you can tell at parties that no one will ever care about. And he talks about how swallows fly for the sun and true love. I know, it's really stupid. I'm not here to defend it. Then a lot of unnecessary plot happens, but basically Ruggiero shows up, he and Magda hit it off, Ruggiero leaves and goes to a bar, and Magda follows soon after disguised as a working girl. So Magda finds Ruggiero at the bar and sits with him, and they hit it off even though Ruggiero doesn't know it's Magda. Also on a side note, I will never understand why a change of clothes makes people in opera completely unrecognizable, apparently. So Magda introduces herself as Paletta, for some reason, and they keep talking. Then Prunier and Lisette show up and go with Magda's disguise even though they know it's her, which only goes to show just how truly stupid Ruggiero is. Then Magda's father, Rambaldo, comes in and demands Magda come back home, and Maggie pulls the standard, "But Daddy, I love him!" And in the most dramatic scene of the opera, he responds, oh, alright, can't change your mind, okay, bye. And Ruggiero and Magda decide to begin a life together after knowing each other for 45 minutes, and also he thinks her name's Pauletta. Opera's so stupid sometimes, yeah. A few months pass and Ruggiero and Pauletta are living together. Ruggiero wants to marry her, but she knows his family would never accept her because she's... How do I put this? She specializes in the world's oldest profession. So Pruny and Lizzie visit, and Lizzie asks for her job back as a maid, and Magda says, yeah. And Pruny says Maggie's dad wants her to come back, and she says, nah. Eventually, though, Magda can't take the pressure of her lies and tells Ruggiero the truth and says he'd never be able to marry a... Lady of the Night. Yeah, that's a good word for it. And he says, yes, I can. And she says, no, you can't, and heads back to her father and leaves Ruggiero devastated. But... nothing, that's the end, so basically the plot went back to exactly how it was in the first scene, so you're welcome. I saved you hours of time, but the music is good. Like this aria, for example. Yet again, another amazing job, Helen. Seriously, brava, like, so good. Oh, Zara, do you have a thought about it? I think licking's a good sign, so I think she liked it. But don't think we're done with Helen yet. She's actually up again right now in our Martini segment, showing us how to make a Fridge 75. Can't wait to see what it is, Helen. Take it away.
Hi everyone, my name is Helen Hassinger, and I'm a soprano based out of Boston. Right now I'm in Memphis, Tennessee though. Tonight I'll be singing a piece from Puccini's La Rondine called Qu'il bel sogno di Doretta. And this opera is set in the French Riviera, so I figured I would make a French 75 cocktail. So I'm going to show you how to do that. This is a lovely cocktail for summer. It's very refreshing because it uses sparkly white wine. You can use Prosecco, that's what I'll be using, or champagne if you're feeling very fancy. So it's really simple. All you do, you get your little shaker with ice, you put in an ounce of gin, and then a ½ ounce of simple syrup and lemon juice, which I've already put in here. ½ ounce each. All right. Just shake that up. The gin I'm using tonight is Old Dominic gin, which is actually made right here in Memphis, Memphis, Tennessee. I would highly recommend it. And then you just take your champagne flute, you pour that mixture in, nice iced mixture, about 1/3 of the way up. A little more, that's fine. And then you add your champagne or Prosecco all the way to the top. However, if you're feeling more like a lighter cocktail, you can also use sparkling water, but I'm not, so here we go. And then to finish this, what was that gonna? Oh, it's so good. To finish this, you just put a nice little lemon twist. That's the traditional way. But since I want this to be very Frenchy, I'm going to be using some dried lavender flowers, sprinkled right on the top there. And there's your cocktail. Salut!
Oh my god, that looks so good. Do you want one too? Do you want a French 75 too? Okay, I think we're gonna go both make one real quick, but right before we go make one, let me introduce you to Jake Gause, who is going to be singing It All Fades Away. Sorry, I looked at the notes. I'm sorry, I cheated. I know I'm a horrible host. Anyway, I needed to. There's a dog, like, licking my arm right now. Like, what can you do, you know? Anyway, take it away, Jake.
There was something in a desert. There was some place wild and green, and a child in a village I passed through. There are places that I've traveled, and so many things I've seen, and it all fades away. But you. I was sliding down a mountain, I was burning in the sun, I was crying with amazement at the view. I was capturing a moment, but when all is said and done, well, it all fades away with you. It all fades away, it all fades away, it all fades away but you. I have sailed across the oceans, past the cities and the farms, on an ever-ending quest for something new. And the only thing that mattered was the 4 days in your arms, and it all fades away with you. It all fades away, it all past the thinking, past the breathing, past the beating of my heart. It will all fade away, but you, it all fades away, it all fades away. It all fades away, it all fades away, it all fades away. But you,
Amazing job, Jake, as always. Seriously, like, so good. Oh, looks like you got Zara really excited too. She's out here biting the hand. She's just got so much tension. All that drama and that music, she can't stand it. So we have one more performance, but you know what happens between the third and the fourth song? Self-promotion! And normally I would be the one to give the self-promotion, but we wanted to give a little twist this week. So one of our board members, Maria, is going to be the one to tell you everything about what you need to do to support Seaglass. So take it away.
Hi, I'm Mariah Treppis, the board secretary of Seaglass Theater, as well as their token millennial. Not only do I organize our notes and shoot Instagram stories for concerts, but I am also a mezzo-soprano and have performed in the chorus for a few of our Seaglass productions. Thank you to everyone who has shown their support of Music and Martinis. Because of you, we have been able to feature 22 artists in our programs, including this week's. Not only that, but because of you, Music and Martinis has gotten super popular. So we are going to extend it through September 25th. Now we get to showcase even more artists within these programs and give them money. Speaking of which, now's the time where I get to ask you for some money. If you can, please add to the tip jar, and then maybe a little bit more, insert appropriate meme here. All the money goes to our artists who work really hard for each of these shows, so every little bit helps. We'll be announcing some exciting new programming in the weeks to come, so if you want to be in the know, be kept up to date with all things Seaglass by following us on social media. And with that out of the way, I'm gonna hand it back to Blake.
Wasn't that self-promotion amazing? Don't you just want to donate to us like crazy? Would you like to donate, Zara? Do you have any money? Do you even know what money is? I think she wants to donate. So our final act today is a performance of Make Our Garden Grow from a very special group of people that I don't think need any introduction, so take it away, y'all.
Any questions?
What did I tell you? No introductions necessary, just an amazing, amazing group, right, Zara? So I think that does it for today for Music and Martinis. So thank you all again so much for coming. If you can, like, comment, share, all that good stuff, and maybe donate if you're able to. We'd really appreciate it. Zara would really appreciate it. But I think that's it. Wear a mask. Do it for, do it for Zara. I don't think COVID affects dogs, but if it does, then, don't want to risk it. Isn't she adorable? Isn't she so sweet? Oh my gosh. Anyway, wear a mask. Love y'all. Bye. Zara, nobody's here. You don't have to bark. No. That's right.